the biggest sports event of the year. But what's this? The Super Bowl, an event that captures the hearts and minds of millions, is now at the center of a storm that threatens to shake the very foundations of the NFL. Imagine the excitement, the energy, the sheer spectacle of the Super Bowl. Now imagine all of that being overshadowed by a scandal so massive it involves a staggering $100 billion. A $100 billion scandal that has sent shockwaves through the sports world. This isn't just about money, it's about trust, integrity, and the future of the game itself. How did it come to this? How did the NFL, a league that prides itself on excellence and fair play, find itself embroiled in such a colossal controversy, shaking the NFL and the Super Bowl 2025 to its core? The answers lie in a complex web of deceit, corruption, and greed. It's a story that involves not just the players on the field, but the powerful figures behind the scenes. The executives, the sponsors, the dealmakers, all playing a part in this unfolding drama. Let's break it down. To understand the full scope of this scandal, we need to go back to the beginning. It all started with a single whistleblower, someone brave enough to come forward and expose the truth. This individual, whose identity remains a closely guarded secret, provided documents that revealed a shocking conspiracy. It all started with a shocking revelation that would set off a chain reaction. The whistleblower's report was a bombshell, detailing how the NFL had been involved in corrupt practices for years. This wasn't just a case of a few bad apples, it was a systemic issue that went all the way to the top. Sources inside the NFL confirmed the allegations, revealing a culture of secrecy and deception. Meetings held behind closed doors, deals made in the shadows. It was a world far removed from the glitz and glamour of the Super Bowl. The whistleblower's report was just the tip of the iceberg, revealed a massive conspiracy involving some of the most influential figures in the league. These were people who had the power to shape the future of the NFL, and they were using that power for their own gain. The conspiracy involved corrupt sponsorship deals, rigged player contracts, and financial schemes that defied belief. Corrupt sponsorship deals, rigged player contracts, and explosive financial schemes. These deals were not just unethical, they were illegal. They involved falsifying documents, hiding transactions, and manipulating the system to ensure that only a select few benefited. The scale of the corruption was staggering. Contracts and explosive financial schemes. The financial schemes were particularly egregious. They involved complex arrangements designed to hide the true nature of the transactions. Money was being funneled through a network of shady corporations, making it almost impossible to trace. But the whistleblower's report laid it all bare. Reports claim the NFL hid billions of dollars in illegal deals, using every trick in the book to cover their tracks. Investigative journalists pounced on the story, digging deeper and uncovering even more damning evidence. The more they uncovered, the clearer it became that this was no ordinary scandal. Billions of dollars in illegal deals, funneling money through shady corporations, and creating a web of deceit that ensnared everyone from top executives to unsuspecting players. The money laundering operations were sophisticated, involving multiple layers of transactions designed to obscure the trail. It was a financial labyrinth that only the most skilled investigators could navigate, funneling money through shady corporations, all while fans and players were kept in the dark. The fans, the lifeblood of the NFL, had no idea what was happening behind the scenes. They continued to support their teams, buy tickets, and watch the games, unaware that they were being deceived. The players, too, were kept in the dark, their careers manipulated for the benefit of a few, all while fans and players were kept in the dark. The betrayal felt by fans and players alike is palpable. They trusted the NFL to uphold the values of fair play and integrity, only to find out that those values had been compromised. The fallout from this scandal is far-reaching, affecting not just the league but the entire sports world. And here's the kicker. These secretive practices have been happening for years, hidden from public view. The documents revealed a pattern of behavior that stretched back decades. It was a culture of corruption that had become ingrained in the very fabric of the NFL. The league's leaders had turned a blind eye, allowing the rot to fester. Practices have been happening for years, inflating player salaries and TV deals to dangerous levels. The financial implications are staggering. Player salaries and TV deals have been artificially inflated, creating a bubble that is now on the verge of bursting. The league's financial stability is at risk, and the consequences could be catastrophic. Inflating player salaries and TV deals to dangerous levels. Now, with the league's total worth reaching $100 billion, the stakes have never been higher. The NFL is a financial juggernaut, but this scandal threatens to bring it all crashing down. The league's worth, once a source of pride, is now a symbol of its excess and corruption to dangerous levels. Now, with the league's total worth reaching $100 billion, the real question is, who's responsible? The search for answers is on. Who are the masterminds behind this scandal? Who allowed it to happen, and who turned a blind eye? The investigation is ongoing and the truth is slowly coming to light. The real question is, who's responsible? The finger-pointing has begun, with everyone from team owners to league officials under scrutiny. The NFL's power players are scrambling to protect themselves, but the evidence is mounting. The public demands accountability, and the pressure is on to find those responsible and hold them to account. The NFL's power players are scrambling, with investigations and lawsuits piling up. The legal battles are just beginning, and the fallout will be felt for years to come. The league's reputation is in tatters, and the trust of fans and players has been shattered. The NFL faces an uncertain future, and the road to redemption will be long and difficult. The NFL's power players are scrambling, with investigations and lawsuits piling up. The legal ramifications are immense, with multiple lawsuits already filed and more expected. The league's top executives are under intense scrutiny, and the pressure is mounting. The NFL's future hangs in the balance, and the outcome of these investigations will determine its fate. With investigations and lawsuits piling up, could the Super Bowl 2025 be the last one we see like this? The Super Bowl, the crown jewel of the NFL, is now in jeopardy. The scandal has cast a shadow over the upcoming event, and there are serious questions about whether it can go ahead as planned. The future of the Super Bowl, and the NFL itself, is uncertain. Could the Super Bowl 2025 be the last one we see like this? The implications are profound. If the Super Bowl is affected, it will have a ripple effect throughout the sports world. The financial losses would be enormous, and the impact on fans and players would be devastating. The NFL is at a crossroads, and the decisions made in the coming months will shape its future. Be the last one we see like this? The stakes have never been higher. The NFL must navigate this crisis with care, or risk losing everything. The league's leaders face an uphill battle to restore trust and integrity. The road ahead is fraught with challenges, but there is hope that the NFL can emerge stronger and more resilient. Stick around for the latest updates. The story is far from over, and new developments are emerging every day. Stay tuned as we continue to uncover the truth behind the $100 billion NFL scandal. The future of the league hangs in the balance, and the world is watching. Will the NFL rise to the challenge, or will it crumble under the weight of its own corruption? The NFL may be about to change forever. The league stands at a pivotal moment in its history. The choices made now will determine its legacy. The NFL has the opportunity to reform, to rebuild, and to regain the trust of its fans and players. But it won't be easy. The path to redemption is long, and the challenges are great. The NFL may be about to change forever, but with change comes the possibility of a brighter future.